Hello, one and all, and welcome to Shadowrun Returns. This time returning is your usual host, Chris here. And I just bought this game on Humble Bundle. They have a deal going on right now. This whole Shadowrun Returns, like, I guess it's a trilogy? I'm not sure if there's more in it. Don't exactly know the series very well, but I got 3 of these games. There was Shadowrun Returns, then I think Dragon something, and then another one was Hong Kong. They're all cyberpunk-esque games. Future stuff with a twist. So yeah, we're just gonna jump in, see how things are. Check it out. Here it's supposed to be kinda like a XCom type game in a way, but it's also like a normal RPG, I guess. Find more stories. Guess we can do more stories than just one. I don't know if people like make their own stories for this game. I mean, normal's usually fine. It's a strategy game, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, I didn't know we actually create our own character. Let me just make sure this is running fine, too. Just getting a little buffering issue. Huh, weird. I guess it's running fine, but seems like it's sticking around a lower bitrate than I want it to. Now, are you a boy or a girl? As the video game often asks. I will be a boy. Should I be human? Elf on a shelf? Dwarf with corks? Orcs with borks? I don't know. Trolls with bridges? See, that one doesn't run as well. Largest human race. Heavy prejudice against them has led them to assume trolls have lowered intelligence, but in reality there's no proof of this. Trolls have pointed ears, intimidating teeth, and tusks. Okay. Fastest breeding race, and now are second only to humans in world population. Their size leads to intimidating silhouette in a body that can take more physical damage than average. Orcs have pointed ears, intimidating teeth, and teeth or tusks. Shortest human race to compensate their torsos. Shoulders are wider and their size would indicate. Pathogens and magic. Most fortunate metahuman race. Attractive and socially acceptable than other metahumans. Elves are taller than humans, but have a more slender build. Their hair is usually thicker, longer, and more luxurious than average. Their ears come to a point. Saying that all of them give little benefits. I mean, I suppose that would figure, though. Humans were the only race on the Earth until the awakening in 2012. Now they find themselves the definition of average or even normal. They're still the most populous race in the world and thus control many of the most powerful, monode, and important positions in society. So humans are basic. I think I want to be an orc. That's different. I like how it says that the intelligence thing isn't true, but the trolls have the lowest intelligence out of all these ones you can pick. But yeah, I'll pick an orc boy. See how that goes. Street samurai. Freelance operative who follows a code of the street honor. They are learned in the ways of traditional samurai warrior and in the practices of modern combat. Samurai sell their skills for the profit and work to take out dishonorable scum that seem to breed in the urban sprawl. I'm guessing the key attributes means, like, what's going to be benefiting everything you learn in that area. So the Street Samurai would work for that. Casting, body strength, willpower. My strength's good. I think my willpower is less than most. It's average. Not very fast. Feel like I should go physical adapt or Street Samurai then. Adepts are magically active characters who focus their magic internally to develop their uttermost potential physically, mentally, and spiritually. As adepts unlock new abilities, they become honed physical machines using their magic to enhance their close combat capabilities. I don't know. That sounds kind of fun. Why not? Now here's my orc boy. How do they let me, like, use this? Oh, okay. I had to actually take it off of that. That's weird. Usually you just have customized stuff. Apparently not. I guess they have presets. They have to customize. Is all. Crazy hair. Like bionic eye dude, I guess. Well, they sure do have the cyberpunk hair. Yeah, why not? That my skin can make my orc differently orcly. Differently orcly. Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. I think this music might be really loud. I might have to adjust that. Yeah, that looks fine. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running in the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. Is your name Defiance on here, John? And, yeah,
Welcome to Glimmer!
Oh. I just heard that Fallout thing go off there. But, yeah, I switched over to Twitch right now. Well, not right now. I did it on, like, Wednesday? After the Cyber Sleuth stream on Tuesday or whatever. I decided to do that because I saw YouTube change its policy stuff already around and all that, so I figured, I might as well just start already. I have more followers than you do on Twitch, but I haven't streamed since 4 years ago, or whatever. Well, I haven't streamed on Twitch for a few months, and I didn't do it very constantly. But, maybe with constant streaming, we'll see what happens. Anywho. Reduce damage, hit by physical attacks. You know, that seems good. Put on. That seems good too. Let's combat unarmed. Increases the chance for greater than normal damage when using fist to attack. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Name your character. Definitely need a Discord for us, or some way for us to know you're over here. I only found out via No Man's Sky, link to follow, and saw you were live here. I mean, I also put like a stream schedule thing up for the YouTube stream thing, and left all of the information for Twitch stuff, hoping that everyone would notice that. If anyone that watches me stream wanted to come over here, I guess. Since it's pretty much just you and X there, John. I guess I'll just go easy mode, name my character Lanfy. Your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now, it's about all you have left. Running the shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Nova Hot, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Flagging fixer hasn't called. The money's run out, and then some. Sinless and free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacorps who just want your new yen. Assuming new yen is your money, something needs to change, and soon. So there's our story intro, I suppose. Apartment. The year is 2054. We got computers. Your computer. State of the art. 250. 2050, broken since 2051. Didn't say the year was 2054. Flip a paper on your bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. The stream delay is very fast. Do you mean that there isn't as much, or? Flip a paper with your bank. Oh yeah, I just read that. Why am I reading it again? But yeah, anyways, this game is just a RPG, but it has tactical combat in it. Like, it lets you walk around, like, a map and stuff, and do a campaign for stuff. So it has, like, XCOM type gameplay to it. As I'm assuming we'll get into. And messages are almost instant. I mean, Streamlabs and Twitch are supposed to be connected better, so I can understand that part. And it says my bitrate's excellent right now, so hopefully it's okay. You want to show off your power to ghosts? I can make you a mod. I'm not sure if I want to try to right now. No response to messages. Dead. Missing since February. Dead. Probably in a gutter somewhere. Dead. Half-Jack, retired or dead. All either dead ends or just plain dead. My personal calendar. Empty. Nothing. Put down your notebook. Can I go to the bathroom? Oh. I check computer. Or other computer. Sam Watts. Screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey buddy. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles, he's drunk again, or worse. Oh great. Do we have drunk friend or something already? Been giving you my comm code, gonk. You're zoned. Where you been, Sam? I haven't heard from you in months. Sure, why not? Oh, don't bother with your side conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. Probably had it coming. You're an unsavory character like myself. You tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. Wonder where you are right now. Bet you hit a big payday and you're living up on the high hog somewhere. Some of us are born wizards, some of us are me. Where that Ragnarok run when things went heck and we lost it bowed. Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterwards. I had your back that night, didn't I? Okay. So we're getting a random backstory. Always good. Just click names from this interface. 3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks, the night down went down. Been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He's bad almost as well as you did. I never saw anybody. Yeah, I never saw anybody die like that before. Okay, this fragging city, Lanfy. It's wet and the rain feels like acid. I want out of here. Get your screamer about the rain. Lost a man today. Wait for the money. I get it. I take pill and relax. Baka. I guess that's just like a speech impediment or something of the character. Sorry, I'm just really ready to go home. Portland's way warmer. Sam is a good guy and can control his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but needs pushing. That run went sideways, 9 ways to Sunday. That fixer is late. All funny to you? Really? And he just says, yeah, of course it does. This game like 10 out of 10 rated? I have no idea what it is rated. I just know it was on Humble Bundle, was cheap. So I decided to grab it because it looked like something I might be into. So far, it feels kind of weird that this rain doesn't have sound effects. I guess it's a remake, kind of like... No, it's like a spiritual successor to some old NES game or Genesis game or something. Or maybe it was an SNES game. Something like that. Think I was sloppy, even twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands, they're shaking. If you screwed up. Been drinking some? You miss a beat back there. I didn't miss a beat, I was on my game the whole time, remember? I was on point. New Larry was supposed to cover down. Now they're all blaming each other for their dead friend. You can see where this is going. You cameras are damaged. I'm out. Keep us here long enough, Larry. Hands where I can see them. How much did they pay you to sell us out, Larry? What? Looking for someone and not the fixer? Oh, so I guess this guy betrayed us. Decent rated game, 76, 7.4 user score, which essentially converts to great game nowadays. So what? Passing is great game? As long as it's passing, that means it's great. It's the most amazing thing ever. Stops and a Stellia appears on face. Honestly, it didn't take much enough to get me back to Portland. Set up with a Kush Corp job. I'm out of this rocket. Use our friends more carefully. At least we have each other. The guy was never my friend. I'll buy you a drink after this. They'll owe me several. So that guy ditched us and betrayed us. And they sent the cops after us, I guess. Oh, come on. What a jerk. Wow, we're getting wrecked. Turn-based combat. Metacritic rates good games badly and bad games greatly, so as long as it's actually not below at least a 6, you're fine nowadays, because when it's rated 6, yeah, it deserves a 6 or below. I guess interesting. Doesn't Metacritic go based on, like, hundreds of people's reviews, though? Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy's turn will move. Yes, the usual stuff. Kinda wanna take down Larry, though. Beat him up. Okay, so I'm gonna change my equipment stuff. Don't think I have any special ability things. I could punch him if I wanted to. But I'm gonna stab him again. See if that's all good. So yeah, much like in a game like XCOM, you have cover stuff that you can get into. As soon as it's the other player's turns, they can come over to you and attack you and all that good stuff. You need to think about where you're taking cover, etc. What weapons does he got? Oh, he's got a shotgun. Well, he's right here, so... I'll keep shooting this guy. Might as well try. Oh, that person got 2 shots. The guy just runs away back with them. He has a lot more health. Based on lots of people's votes too, are biased, which is why as long as it's 65 and you're above, you're fine. Would be cool to have the XCOM view shooting and then they die with death physics like XCOM. In XCOM, they just kind of ragdoll completely, though. I mean, I can zoom in like this. Does that count? I don't know if I have any other view. I don't think I do. I don't want to just keep trying to stab this guy. So I'll just do that. Get him, Lanthy. Get him again. I have extra damage back attacking. You know what? Let's just stand right here. Shoot this person. A shotgun at close range. Who knew? Sometimes it works. And no, it don't count? Well, that's a shame. Gonna put you right here. Shoot you at point blank range. You had that coming. Oh, now we're having the reinforcements come. Get in a little flank position. Stab her. Can I, like, turn my camera? I don't know. I'll just... Oh. I didn't think it would go through, but... I guess that works too. Not even what I intended. I guess that means the percent above them is my percent to hit them, I think. 99%. I think that makes sense. Either way, the game looks nice. So that's nice. Use my dashing. Oh, that guy's dead. So far, these cops aren't very good. I think they're cops. Still not really sure. Not what I meant to do. I want to look at them. I don't know how to do that. Well, okay then. That happened. Oh, that's like a fire user. Good thing they all miss. Because it's like a tutorial mission. Oh, they can summon demons, apparently. Why did the demon thing go over to this guy? I don't understand. But okay. We'll stab them anyway. Well, let's see what this does. There we go. Oh, good. Much like in XCOM, when you take down those people that summon the monsters, makes the other people go away. What is that thing? You know, I think I have... Aim slit, single target bullet, increases accuracy. Why not? Still trying to fire lasers and doesn't hurt us. That's funny. Well, that worked out. Sims breathing, semi and looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. Maybe not too much. Have you played this one alien tactic game on the GBA? Don't remember the name. I don't know that. I need to know the name. There's a lot of alien-like games. You don't look so good, Sam. You were born for this good life, me, not so much. Hey, I was born for this life. I was gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere, stay drunk until I croak. It's nice to have dreams, Sam. Think I'll find a better class of people to hang out with. I do this, it's the only life I know. Find a safe house out of town, lay low. Raku has a long memory. Me, I do this, it's my life. I'll drink to you when you're dead. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna outlast you. Guess you can drink to me. Hey, he was right. He is dead now. Rebel Star Tactical Command? Okay. That one, no, I have not heard of. I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000. Give you an insurance policy payable when you find who greased me alive with a conviction or in a body bag. With justification, either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Migrant, Kane. When the job is done, they'll know what to do. Turn to the left. Yeah. Camera swirls to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. There wants switches, Rogers and Migrant present. Install the secure dedicated phone line, so you may contact us directly when the task is completed. We'll then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. Will not accept transmissions from comm links or other devices. Camera swirls back to Sam. Blind fee, I've lived a dark life, and I probably left a Drake corpse. Drake corpse? I don't know. I hurt people, hurt myself, I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap. Then I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I'll get to the bottom of this. Someone will pay. I'd say I've traded a drinking buddy for a paycheck. Say my schedule, it's pretty clear right now. 100,000, you know, buys a lot of drinks. I'll get to the bottom of it. I hope you just said yes. Yeah, it's a recorded message anyway. Get a job, any job. Got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. If when my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you find me. You on the slab. Guess I'll be heading back to Seattle. Rest in peace, Sam. See you later. Well, Seattle can't be any worse than... Sure. Look on the positives. So we're going to Seattle. Everyone loves Seattle. Your plane hits the sea. Tactaram. Words. For the jolt, welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision. As you step onto the tarmac. Oh, tarmac. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a word. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped back seat of a cab, following signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, illegal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. You're hurting bad enough for Neon. This is a place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. Seems this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. And bleach. At least they keep it somewhat clean. Well, let's see what's around here. I'm in the back. Smell and death and decomposition wash over your body, only slightly missed by the minty faint fresh of industrial grade anesthetic. Well, I'm guessing that's his body. It reminds me of playing like an RTS that has a story mode. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job." A little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And some a-hole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dredson, the organ grinder's branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are? Lanthy. I'm here about Sam Watts. You know, that guy. His grin fades. And what makes you think I know anything about that? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. I see. Well, you're right. You're right, he's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though the press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. Who told you he was dead? Sam did, when his heart stopped. Why would I tell him that part? Sam's digital ghost when his heart stopped, I guess. Sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. Yeah, why would I tell him about the money? I feel like in my line of work I wouldn't want to tell him about the money ever. And oh no, bitrate. Why are you eluding me? Actually, it looks like it's okay. Going all over the place. Yeah, it's probably fine. The dwarf raises his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier, he's over there. Let's run, dwarf man! What you got for me, Dresden? He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. Third one was downtown. Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. That's not my title. That's what Seattle Press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that he's like the original Jack. Our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel, but this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. Delicious, a trophy hunter? What was it? Yeah, sure. Let's say delicious. Watts' liver was cleanly cut out. Since apparently he was an alcoholic, I feel like his liver was the last thing you'd probably want to take. How about the other lucky contestants? First victim, heart was missing, and the third had a spleen removed. Nick Kolsky, just like a cop. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest there's a small, pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is acute. I'm just gonna skip over the word. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him, and took it. I guess they really wanted his liver. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing evidence found on his body. You can examine the evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Purple shirt, handwritten note. Handwritten note. You can see part of the note, given the torn off bits, blood stain. Feel terrible that we have been long to say I'm sorry, see you. Love, Jessica. Huh. Weird. What is poor Sam getting himself into? Business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. Something handwritten on the back, but the blood has made it illegible. Cred stick. Standard, cheap, unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what was on it without slotting it in. Take the cred stick. I'll leave it in the bag for now. Look at the purple shirt. Sam's shirt, several of the buttons are missing, and the blood is thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. Ew. It sausaged so much because there's that much blood in it? Put down the other bag. What about over here? Basic medkit. Oh, might as well. Bought the cred stick into your PDA, $1,000 added into your account, put down the evidence back. So I just took the rest of his money. Hey there, everybody. What's up? So, this orc is a homicide detective indeed. You ignore the tusk-pointed ears and non-Neanderthal brow. You can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. This new Ripper Vic, Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? Coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. He laughs. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go. Dresden, Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. Already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, and then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel, has a decent understanding of the human and metahuman anatomy too. So you're looking for a whacked-out surgeon? I mean, he could be self-taught. That would be worse, right? I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. Lone Star Detective finally notices you. You know, his superhuman powers of observation. Who the heck are you? Your business, Lumpy. My strength isn't 4, oh no. You're the detective on this case. I was hired by Sam Woods to assist you in finding his killer. The dark crew were. I guess that's orc slang for a swear word or something. Get anywhere near my investigation, it'll be you on the slab, orc. He looks back at the dwarf. Tristan, get me more. Putting someone in a cell or a box this week. I'm claiming my promotion. Wow. Guess touchy, isn't he? Justin looks amused. You always make friends that easily. I'm good at dinner parties too. Cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You're really gonna work for the dead man? Ben was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favor. Yeah, sure. Fascinating again. Detective. Mikulski isn't interested in anything but Detective Mikulski's. He's convicted. His own mother effort meant another 10 yuan a week in his paycheck, plus he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor. After a fashion, I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. So he's just saying he's not a scumbag, or at least not a complete scumbag. You're a self-taught doctor. I go to people's home while they're asleep and operate on them. You might be Jack the Ripper. What can I do to help you? Saying to hold his leash. What was that Mikulski said about Sam's mother? What are the organs worth? What are organs worth these days? Who still uses scalpels? Have you heard? Seamstress Union. Yeah, why not? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really going out type. There's too much to be done here. Plus, the dead are easier to get along with. Yeah, who's holding his leash? Don't know, but someone with a major pull has been looking out for Mikulski's career. And wallet. And wallet. What about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? Sounds like you disagree with the findings. My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. And say that it wasn't suicide, but there were... Can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of yen, but individual organs not worth as much anymore. But with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deals in recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Final question. Doctors still used to learn them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them as much anymore. It's possible some of the slimmer chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Where did you find the body? He looks up at me, intently, for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay, then I'll go do that. just randomly gave us stuff, I guess. Full storage jar is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. Oh. Cold storage jar opens to reveal a fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest in a distance, sporting some the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. The body seems to be in very good condition. Oh, it's a person. Just some guy. He was just in the storage. Wait, he was letting himself get like a spray tan or something, more or less? Well, not a spray tan, but like tanning booth. Yeah, that's it. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer, stands before you for someone who just woke up. In a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. Bought the data jack drilled into his temples. Some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar, an interesting combination. Shamanic? I don't know. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. What do I look like? A darn alarm clock? You were just sleeping in a freezer for dead people. Didn't expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? The latest Ripper victim. You know him. Sam, glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then. Over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or other, though. Jake yells towards the other side of the John. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level, working for Sam. Believe it or not, some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Right then, the name's Jake. And you are. Call me Lanfy. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. Might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and Roundy. Been laying low there for a few days. After a bad run, Miss Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangsters got the jump on me. Maybe I need some cough after all. John, could you grab me a cup? That's supposed to be coffee, I guess, in this. Didn't tell me anything, I swear. Just totally not busy playing Benedetto. I mean, John, you can do whatever you feel like. I'm not locking you in the basement. This is Twitch. You're not locked in the basement anymore. Let's just say that. Yeah, there. YouTube is being locked in the basement. Twitch is being on normal ground level, I guess. Sure, let's go with that. So what's above ground level? Get your own cup. Hands are dirty anyway. What's wrong with this intense? You hear a loud scratching sound. Stern continues his work. Thanks, John, you're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat pork bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't go exactly according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Gangers thought they could turn a quick profit on my half-dressed smiles, and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangsters. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though that's the last we saw him until he turned up here. Dead on arrival. Reminds me of the last time. Reminds me of my last day in this place. So you don't know anything about his death? I know they found his body a block away from the Union, just laying there in broad daylight. That's the Baron's for you. Jake looks down, his expression masked by chrome and crimson glass. Shame, though. Wish I'd been there. If those slugging gangsters hadn't come along. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with this. Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that a-hole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. Not safe to hit these straits alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. Maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. We need some teammates, right? Dresden said I didn't wake him up. Oh. And Dresden's full name is like John Dresden, I guess. So, Jake was calling him John, but his full name's John Dresden. So, talking about him. Jake was saying John didn't wake him up at the right time, and by John he meant Dresden. But yeah. It's nice to have someone out there watching your back, assuming you can trust them. I don't work for free. I fight, I get paid in the end. Not too worse. I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright. Sure. Been hiding out there. Just blindly trust people. It'll work out. Even though that it just started the game with us trusting people is a bad thing. So you need a weapon. No guns for me. Melee's my game. What I've got here is a baseball bat, but you look like you can handle yourself. You ready for an evening out on the town? Yeah, we don't need to talk anymore about it. You can leave whenever you're ready. Yeah, so this is interesting, how they let you move around and stuff like this, but then make it go into the other combat. It reminds me of like a Fallout type game, like original Fallout. Run in the Seattle sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Red Mound Barrens. Doesn't matter your business. Doesn't matter your business. The Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean attack. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of where contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. Well, there you go. He's home, guys. He's home. My stash is around the corner. Like, which corner? That corner? Looking for a date. Works are my favorite. No. Woman. In the garbage. High-tech safe. Reader. Open the safe with Jake's card. Take the gear. Oh. Under the bozos? Rude. It was a setup. Kind of. You didn't tell us the loot would set off a match. That's funny. My fists actually do more damage. So, oh well. Well, that happened. Yeah, let's just go over and punch him. Yeah. That looks so pathetic. What weapons does he got? just in case. Don't want to take him out of cover. So welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good drum drops are so hard to keep. Well, at least they were too dumb to break. Maglock. You've got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Who would call themselves the Halloweeners? Like, come on. The Halloweeners? Really? How do I look at my gear anyway? I don't really know. I guess that's my gear. I got 2 karma points. Can I look at like an inventory? Oh wait, this is my inventory? I guess I just got those stuff. I guess I didn't get any weapons or anything. Healing Hands, passive, undamaged damage. Unarmed damage increased by 4. Alright, good enough. Go talk to this random guy in this back alley. That seems safe. Oh, he's not in a back alley, he's just like in a corner. Hello, random person. Citizen. You approach, the man sizes you up, you can see the age-old flight or fight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes, beneath track marks on his arms. A lot of subtattoos that indicate he is, or at least was, a shaman. Hey man, are you okay? Get out of the way. What's your story? Yes, no, yes, no. I saw something. It's going to kill me. Calm down. I'm Lanfy. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. Are you shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. Seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I am a shaman. I thought so, Vlad. What did you see? Yes, I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit so dark, so alien, that Val trails off and shudders. What do you see? Where did you see the spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstress Union. Oh. Gone now, Vlad. It's not going to kill you. You're safe. I'm done here. No. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole now. I think I need some... We're nice guy, orc. Because why not? Don't go to the market. Where's the market, guys? The clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, it's not my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Hello, what's going on? Some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders by. Typical. Well, odds are those guys. There's the guys we're after. Anything else I should know? Sounds like a friendly bunch. Are you going safe out there? They're going to be in for some rude surprise. Might want to clear out before the shooting starts. Don't need to worry about new. I know to lay low. They're a tough bunch, though. Don't say I didn't. Well, by south, I assume she means over here. Oh yeah, I think she means over here. Because it has the Halloween symbol right there. Those supposed to be their motorcycles. Those kind of look like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D motorcycles. Figure I should probably talk to some people first, right? Dandelion eaters. The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, sir, I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight and we need some help. What's your problem? Some tongues are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them anymore, but no one will stand up to them. And Lone Star isn't about to get involved. How many of them are there and what are you paying? It's on my May. Where's the market yours at? Then the street, sir. Please, our livelihoods depend on it. Oh, good, they market. Let's go beat them up. Violence is like a weed taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world, whether it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redman Barons. Head thug. Dude, am I gonna have to like fight like 4 people? Should I like save it? Do I have a save thing? I do have a save. Okay, there you go. I was just gonna say, how do I save it? The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patient fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Who the heck are you? I bet your mom's real proud of you right now. You know, I don't even need to look at the other ones. That sounds good. Like, I ain't never heard that before. I don't see a badge, so why don't you mind your phone? Because I'm sick of gutter punks like you. Business suggesting this is going to get me paid. I'll just be on it. Because I'm sick of gutter punks like you. And you were just looking to cost static? Dash ice this guy. He punched me. What a jerk. And then they shot me with weird laser beam stuff. Good, those aren't fighters too. There's only 2 of them. Well, I'm gonna go punch them. Eh. Eh. It looks so measly. Why not? Okay, that worked. Punch him. Yeah. Perfect. Miss James. Cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the... Shopkeeper holds out a few neon. Please take it, it's the least you can do. Keep it. More than I do. Because I'm a nice guy. And I'm using my fist anyway, so do I really need money? Hey, the guy thanked me. I appreciate that. Don't hurt me. Well, alright. Time to walk in here. Hey, everybody. Taking another step forward, and we're going to plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. One of the 2 that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. You were rolling with Jake. Bad idea, chummer. Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you. Question mark. Well, that would be a nice bonus. More combat. How come they get to initiate combat? Do I just do something wrong to make that happen? Eh, let's go punch this guy. Best punch. Well, I'll at least shoot that guy. Let's get behind here. Better than nothing. Aim accuracy up on that guy is a little annoying since Landfee's just kind of standing there, but he still missed somehow. So that's fine with me. Yeah. Oh wow, critical. Get up here a little bit. shooty bop him. Ow. Trying to hide from me. I'm gonna go over and punch him. There. Wow, another crit. Can I shoot him from here? Cool. Oh. Might as well try it. Hey, good, I got him. Ow. The land fee's not doing so hot. Negative 1 AP to everyone hit by its blast. What does that even do? Oh well, I'll just punch him more. Wow, Uncle. Oh, he just gives up right away. I was just playing with you. I'll call the rest of the Halloween off the rest of the... Yeah, call off the rest of them. Call it even. What do you think? Climbing up in dirt really so here. You don't need a second. What do you think, Jake? Hey, I'm already at shoot on sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot me in the back when I'm buying smokes. Heck, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's a profit in it. Yeah, you're right, let's finish this. Just gangsters anyway. And then punch. He's dead. Get karma. Visit the murder site. So I can't upgrade him, I guess. Let's go match. This. No, that's for quickness, strength, intelligence, willpower, body. What can I do? Oh wait, actually this shows everything. Didn't even notice that. 4 charisma. What do I want to upgrade? Critical damage percentage. Visible. Close combat. Additional weapon slot. Overwatch, if not yet unlocked. That's a bonus. Roundhouse kick and strike multiple targets. Armed forces, keep target. Might as well. I'll get that. Is there any reason to spend any more? Recovered when using med pack. E-casting. Can equip magic resistance, increase scalebook spot if not yet unlocked. Well, apparently I have chi, since I'm a monk class, I guess. I'm a monk in this game. Why not? Well, that's good enough. What do we got now? There's the Seamstress Union. So apparently he died a block away from the area. Oh. down there. Well then, before I check over there, what else do we have around here? Who is Sally? Dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. Let us come back tomorrow. Got a great view of that alley across the street. Didn't you suppose some murder happened there? Begun? Sure. I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley explode. All of a sudden, things got pretty quiet after that. Let me guess, you didn't go running over to there to see if the guy was okay. Heck no. Around here, that kind of thing gets you killed. Thanks for your time. Might as well ask, right? Dan the Donut Man? Some orc in like a Hawaiian shirt or something? A troll? Smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned. So a cough. Almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond's streets. The troll working it band is covered in food stains, older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? A jelly donut and a scoff. Did you see the murder across the alley? Nope, I was closed when it happened. But hey, it's the Baron's back alley. Killing's nothing new around here. The reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper's business is that some of the victims are real people, you know. Folks with sins. I'll take a jelly donut. Mission item added. Oh yeah, I forgot. The Scoffy stuff is like fake coffee. You have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. He scratches his armpits. Well, I figured I would ask. Best place to party. Guess I can go into the place or investigate it. Who is Bobby? Hey, chummer. Get some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. Let me see what you have. Increases body strength, willpower, 5 R&Ds. No. Oh yeah, the morgue was over here. Don't know if I can go back places. Is this actually just investigating? Sounds of laughter and music, but you should finish your investigation first. Okay, then over here. I probably had to get the coffee to give it to like one of these guys over here or something. Oh. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on Corp-issued bounty. The one on my head isn't going away anytime soon, he sighs. Sorry, friend, I think this is where our path diverges. Again, for the help with the Halloweeners, here's your payment. Don't take Nguyen where I'm going. You look like you could use the funds. What, you want a hug or something? Give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave and then hilts his head back. One more thing, when you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstress Union. Just down the street, you need your information. Or just stuff to drink. That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, you're just gonna go away. What's going on here, though? Is this actually human? Bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stain marking the slab pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance of the alley is a Lone Star officer. Cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated. At the homeless man who's currently pestering him. Keep telling you I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die cold tonight. The officer says, I've been trying to explain to you this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in here. I got rights. Lucky use. Sinless garbage. I got a job to do. Find a new blanket. I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Sinless garbage. Huh. So, they have stuff that's called sin that's apparently makes them better than other people? I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm guessing we'll find out at some point. Typical, I hate you pigs. So he's just gonna run away. He looks in your direction. Now what? Long night. You looked cold, so I picked up a donut and some coffee for you. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this is back when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I haven't seen it till now. What can I do for you? So I'm just buttering up the cop. I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come into the back alley and look around a bit? My pleasure. I'm here for Colonel Ferris to review the forensic guys' work to find anything they might have missed. I'll just be honest. Client is the chalk line. Messed up, man, but I respect it. Okay, but don't mess anything up. Not that anyone would likely notice, because forensics aren't coming back. Maybe I can talk to this homeless guy and get his items. I saw you over there with that comp. What do you want? Know anything that happened? You a copper or working for some corp? Just a freelancer. I need to ask you some questions. Nope, I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? Makes you think I'm sinless? Just messing with you. Of course, I'm sinless. System, ID or number, my butt, and what kind of questions you got? Oh, I guess it means that, like, essentially don't have a social security number, let's say, more or less. Sounds like you live in this alley. Last couple months been sleeping there. You see the murder? Nope, can't say. Sorry, I missed it. Was hauling crates for Mr. James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so I took a while. Got back there, see the tourists puking all over my home turf, but then that jerk face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. What else did you see that night? Earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He brought some donuts, 2 cups of coffee off a Dan over there, seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Tell me more about that guy? It's interesting. I was wondering if all these games that I got in this Humble Bundle pack was like detective-like games, and it seems like most of them are like detective-like games. This one just happens to be RPG-y. It was big, must have been hospital attachments, because I saw some needles. It was a lot like when I saw back in 44, when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trust one of them cyber people. That's all I need to know. Never trust a cyber person. Them darn cyber people. Can I talk with Dan again for info? Can I buy more jelly donuts and coffee? You sell some donuts to a guy wearing scrubs. To a lot of people, Lone Star. He's just saying that he sells it to a lot of people and he doesn't want to answer a question. Kind of wondering if I could give this to the... Oh, I guess he doesn't care. There are two distinct sets of footprints, a human's ending at the chalk line, larger one, possibly an orc or troll following just behind. Well, obviously it would be an orc then. Orc light is new. You can see that all the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems that they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. That's interesting. Like the coat and blanket the old man was trying to take back. Examine the area for evidence. Shuffle. Bar tab receipt. Shuffle a bundle of cloth. A printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. Dated 2 days ago, 3:02 p.m. right around the corner. Reported time of death of Sim. Server's name listed as Coyote. Found a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. Huh. Find Coyote at the Seamstress Union. I think this coat and these blankets belong to you. Mighty decent of ya, didn't see that kinda thing too often out here. Nice guy Landfee strikes again, the thing that everyone thinks doesn't exist in this world. Apparently. Well, that seemed like everything I could do around here, I think. Relative to the rest of the barons, Forest Villes is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress Union, housed in old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Bums huddled together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup. In an attempt to stay young, the wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to the effect. You enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. Dive bar dozen denizens rise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. Kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. Suddenly seem to have a lot of karma, too. Oh, I see. I have to be upgraded in that. You go up even further? Can I even upgrade anything else? Rust and keeps HP damage. Spell casting. I probably don't need that. Increase spellbook slot if not yet unlocked. Equip magic resistance 1. I think I don't have to worry about that unless I have an item. Oh, should be fine. I guess I'll look around the area first. We can talk to the bartenders. Got some other peeps around. Guess it does look like one of those bars that has a lot of things happening. Well, I guess the first thing would be talk to bartenders. Guy looks like an orc. Maybe he'll cut me a break. Eric's Mersman. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. You have 1,280. Dressed one step above a street gangster, grants HP +3. Adapt ninja outfit that grants the wearer dodge +1. Just toss it up, head on out. Perfect for working in the shop. Grants intelligence. Charisma, willpower. Basic clothing of Shadowrunner. Okay, so these are the stuff I'd probably want to buy. Would I want to upgrade dodge? I am a melee person. Yeah, I'll just tank it. Why not? This looks weird, but okay. I guess that's all he does. Huh. That person just said that's not how Coyote does it. Found a bar tab with the Coyote's name on it, she here. Yeah, let's just get right to business. No, I think she's away on business. She a shaman with a name like Coyote. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. So they keep the hush tones. Sure, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there. He's real. The last killing happened just down the block, and now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. Think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PhD from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ojimans, and how am I paying it? How am I paying it for it? Bartending, tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. What do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life, a better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. Heard this all before. Isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now, I'm different. The Brotherhood. Armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shan. Rich Beowulf types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. But, oh boy. What difficulty is it? You're about to play for the first time and wonder what you should do. I'm just a normal right now. The combat seems pretty basic. If you get, like, if you played tactical turn-based combat before, like XCOM type games, and you understand how that combat works, it's pretty simple, it seems. I don't know if it's gonna get harder later, because I've only done, like, basic battles, I feel like. But, as I go along, I'm guessing it'll get harder, but I would say hard probably isn't that much harder if you're used to this type of combat. But it does have an easy mode and stuff too, if you're not too used to it. He has a family right here. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. Oh, okay. Sorry I got interrupted. I heard he's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Boyfriend, fine religion. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you've got big plans for yourself. Yeah, boyfriend, fine religion. Something like that. You got a look that says you're not just here for entertainment. You a badge. Everyone thinks that. I think you know the answer to that. Nope. I'll just say nope. Didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We trained to spot bronze. Bronze. It meant they walk in here, something can help you with. Let's see. Ever hear the name Sam Watts? Sam was a regular customer. Regular pain. Never bought money. Coyote had a soft spot for him. That was her shift. Okay, so pretty much she doesn't know anything. She knows nothing. Wyvern's Tooth. You look important. What do you have to say? Looks like the VIP room. Yeah, it is. VIP section. Welcome, please behave yourself. Will do, you get in trouble here often, you must be the more Union's hired muscle. Funny place for an archfiend to put a wall. Architect to put a wall. Load bearing too. Looking to the death of Samwise. Heard about him, real shame what happened to him. There's a sharpness in his eyes. The look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. Figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but usually wasn't a violent one. Usually what of the night he died. He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Though I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple rival go-gangers. Frustrating for one of the working girls upstairs. Nick helped them out instead. I appreciate you talking with me. Happy to help. Can I just walk in? He didn't say anything about me walking to the VIP room, so I'm assuming it's fine. That's the person that owns the place, I'm pretty sure. Johnny Clean? Nog. I mean, a person named Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusual clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eyes that says he's more than just a usual maintenance man. Name's Johnny Clean, you knew. Well, Mr. Clean got an upgrade, I guess. Or is this him in his younger days? Yeah, first time, just getting a look at the place. I imagine you've seen all sorts of things in a place like this, huh? Quite true. And I keep my mouth shut about it, too. That's the secret keeping a job here. Staying alive in general. I guess he didn't want to talk too much. Covered in glowing and magical talismans. And Atishas. The troll does not seem... I don't know, I decided to say it like that. Does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly. Apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. I told you it's not like that at all. Bring me proof and you should have it. I am honored, your majesty. Just a shop. Let's talk to the woman of the house. Konabawa, good evening. You can closer. You can she's a mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house. Mess with it, and you're at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. My, but aren't you big, powerful orc? You enjoying the seamstress union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy if she eyes you closely, or is this business? Tempted to ask what's upstairs. I just need a moment of your time. I have topics to discuss. Yeah, sure. What's upstairs? But not tempted enough, she laughs. Tell me, what is it you're looking for? I'm looking for information. Knowledge is power. So I've been told. By the Transformers, G.I. Joe, and more. And by me hitting my headphones against my pop filter. So, and why should I help you? I'm hunting the Ripper. Jake sent me... Do I want to say that? Yeah, sure. Glad to hear that Jake's live again. Lives an interesting life. Very well, if Jake sent you to me, I will help you. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? Knew him well. We all did. Sam was regular here whenever he Could beg or borrow enough new yen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. You see him the night of his death. Quite inebriated, as he often was, Coyote was working the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy, belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer was off dealing with another issue, so requested Jake to escort him out. That was when we last saw either of them. Yeah, where's Coyote? Would then I could. I've not seen her in 2 days. Quite dangerous, what you fear for? If she's dangerous, why fear? She's smart, why fear? If she can take care of herself, why fear? Because she's in a dangerous line of work, and there's always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room is upstairs if you're looking for her. I invite you to examine it. May be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way. She's missed 2 shifts now. Cannot be reached on her comms. Is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here's the key. I like how I'm not even a cop, though, and she's giving me all this stuff. She's like, you look nice enough. Here's all this stuff. Go break into my worker's room and figure out what's up with her. I guess I can break into other people's rooms if I really wanted to. Why is that stuff knocked over? Is this the room? Can I open this door? Out of curiosity. I don't think I need to be in this room. I don't even see anything. But we got stuff here. Well, trash is usually the first thing to look at. Keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. No dresser. And it's littered with action movies and cigar butts. A painting of Chicago, Skyland, and stylized silhouettes. What about the bed? Coyote's bed has a diary with several pages sticking out of it. Open the diary to the first page. There's feet stuck between pages. Diary entry. Check the receipt. Receipt for Browning Max Power pistol from Gin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Came back from my shift, and sleeping on the apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him. With the real Paco, this cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different. The gang. How I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need cash. I can support us both that I make from the seamstress, but he still goes on these runs with these bozos all over my floor. I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one? Flip to a different page. Second one. Read poem. Let's just say Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles. Leave poetry to others. Oh. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind. Or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. Wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week he hasn't mentioned Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe." And returns later without comment. I don't know if he's really going to help for us to avoid the subject and conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. Well, I guess that's one way to compromise, by avoiding the problem completely. There's a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. Receipt for a special order, 5 pounds of zebra meat. Picture. The picture shows a young girl with a caramel skin, dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. Back of the photograph says Shadow scrawled on it. Fourth page. Wall safe. Installed near the bathroom door, set to a combination 3421436. Okay, yeah, that was normal. So I got a wall safe combination. I just hit computer thing. What do we have here? Before I do that, let's see the safe. Before I start trying to hack computers. Finding a small safe, input code. She had a frag grenade in her safe. Okay, I guess I have to do this. Password recovery. Please answer 3 security questions to reset. First childhood pet. Shadow. Restored your favorite musical act. I don't think she really said this, did she? She had clothes. Action movies and stuff. I feel like this one she didn't have an answer for. I don't know. This is the name of your hometown. I will guess Chicago. Dang it. Shut up. This one. I'll get it right. Maybe. Maybe this one isn't Shadow. Shield Wall. I feel like Shield Wall isn't the name of the band. Starfire. Oh. Guess that was right. Been reset. Computer has basic list of applications. Calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about a gig. Today, meet Paco for a date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Huh. Radio's contact list exactly 1 entry, someone named Paco. There's no comlink number or other information. Does not seem very useful for contacts. Access history. Quick screen of her research searches. Show Coyote's been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It's also true this more than casual interest in vintage action flick. Well, apparently she has a date, but that doesn't mean she's gonna keep it. Could have made those plans before she disappeared. Why is she over here talking to these guys? Do you know Paco? Murray's Meat Emporium. You know, Jin Parks told Coyote a gun. Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike Place Market. Half 1 hour. Yeah, let's figure out this gun thing first. I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most troublemakers, but around here, you need a gun just to take out the trash out to the dumpster. Have you heard of the Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. Now I'm a vegetarian? That's interesting. Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of Cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. Warn Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. If you'd go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. Should be able to get you there in time. Gambade. Kudasai. Good luck. Then we never talked to this lady. It was the lady that apparently sold her a gun. Need some hardware. Yeah, did you sell her a gun? Hey guy, I'm discreet. I don't talk about my clients and what they buy. Bad for business, however. I'm sure she would recommend me. If she was a customer, which I'm not saying she is. Can't recommend you if she's dead. Did you say anything about if you wanted? Cut the dreck. Of course, I'd expect no less. Listen, Coyote's missing. She asked me to find her. I need to know whatever you know. Yeah, I'll just be real. I didn't realize Coyote was missing. She said she expected to encounter some kind of paranormal animal at close range. I recommended the Ars Predator, but she couldn't afford it, so she went with the Browning and Mac Power. Oh, well, she was looking up hellhounds, so apparently she thought she was going to be fighting a hellhound. Why would she be fighting a hellhound? That's what I want to know. To the cabs. You catch a cab from Touristville, Pike Place Market, a merciful, quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mug to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, downtown areas filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of a massive corporate arcologies. Arcologies? For many of these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal. A melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though that most of the shops are closed, the sight, sounds, smells of the market hit you. Step out of the cab. Well, it's nice to know. Oh, it makes it look like people are in mourning or something. Wait, they might be. There's Universal Brotherhood right there. I'm just gonna go over here. I can ignore that. So where do they want me to go right now? Paco. Well, that's Paco. We'll talk to this guy. Let's see what the religious cult's doing. We always gotta check. Handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Sir, you are a beautiful orc, but you could be so much more. That sounds great. Tell me more. Wonderful. The Universal Brotherhood is family encompassing all metahumans, sexes, and sexualities. We all strive to be the very best we can, to live more, fulfilled, happy, and productive lives, and to support each other in doing so. The first step is simple. Simply come and listen tomorrow night, when Telestrain will be speaking about the importance of family in the sixth world. Please join us tomorrow. The secrets to a better life shall be revealed to you. He turns and smiles. Back towards the crowd. Well, that happened. I figured why not look. We were greeted with that. Whatever that was. Paco's right there. Is there anything else around here? I wonder what these things are. I got a dog on a stick here. Exotic meats, I suppose. Right. Oh. Huh. I wonder if that's that girl, or if that's one of Jack the Ripper's victims. Well, let's go back and talk to Paco. Run, Lanfy. Run with your chubby orc body. Hey, I seen my friend around, tall lady, dreads. Yeah, spies the trademark yellow of the Cutter's gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands like he owns the street. Everyone on it, he seems distracted though, glancing around, increasing agitation. He looks over at you as you approach. Watch yourself, Trog. What you want? Careful, kid. You Paco? Who the heck are you? I'm Lanfy. Relax, we're on the same team. I'm Lanfy. I was just at Union. Your girlfriend's gone missing and I'm helping to find her. Tough guy's swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The Cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing. Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to help find her. You know, fixer named Mr. Delilah. I already had a meeting with him a few days ago. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs though, so I had no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything. Taking on new work. Wait a minute. I know where she went. Can she wait? Darn it. Where'd she go? Slow down. The Royal Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. Coyote grew up there, doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. So she went to go kill him? Is that the point? Was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out of the Stevie Jones. No, she must have taken the job, I'm sure of it. If his thugs caught her, there's a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? I'm in. Let's just go. Cool, I got a teammate. I got all my buddies. Where am I going? Over there. Well, let's just check if this is her dead body first, I guess. Your eyes adjust to the flashing lights. You spot the body of a woman dead on the pavement behind the police. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh no, is that Coyote? This isn't happening. God. Paco, breathe. Now take a closer look. Is that her? No, it's not her. Oh. Look, let's not hang out here too long, alright? Too many Lone Star pigs around. Paco looks over the victim again. Too bad, whatever happened to her? Am I going to land anything like this happen to Coyote? Ripper took her eyes. We had all. Well, we'll deal with that later. Frank. Stuff our snack, or stuff or shack, junkie. Let's talk to the junkie. Maybe he saw someone. Future soya cakes will fill you up for longer. Actually, just need some scream for the shack over there. There. Don't know why I gave him stuff. Frank, see anything? Blind Lucy. The arc before you wears a standard Stuffer Shack employee get-up. Form is well kept, well fitted, with hair streaming down his large cropped face. Do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. Take it you knew the victim. What's it to you? My condolences with two of you close. Thanks, sorry, we're just not used to folks being too friendly around here. The orc wipes some tears away. The journey napkin. Yeah, we're pretty close. Co-workers, Blind Lucy and I worked here at the shack for 3 years together. Started. Blind Lucy? Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear those huge glasses and hold things right up to her face. She got new eyes about a year ago. How'd she score the new eyes? She wouldn't talk much about it, just called it a stroke of good luck. I guess the luck ran out. When was the last time you saw Lucy? Earlier today, I think she was heading to the market. I was going to join her on my way home, but we got last-minute customers. Thanks. I'm on my own way. Just a concerned citizen. I am in my own way. Why do you ask? Well, Lucy had this necklace. Intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day, said her mom gave it to her. You know how Lone Star is, all of her stuff will be bagged and evidence storage until the 7th warn. I thought if you could somehow get the necklace back before the Lone Star and cleans everything up, I could send it back to our family. I feel like I owe her that much. Yeah, if we can find it, why not? But we're gonna go save a girl, quick. Well, I mean... let's do it. We'll probably come back out here anyway. Yeah. That made me think that... how they put those options up made me think that that might not happen. So let's just make them run over here. Why do games have to do that? Let me come back. But I'm not sure if they're gonna let me come back. Active Lone Star investigation. I'm here to see Coroner Diston. You see the body, please need to take a closer look at the body. What happened here, officer? Homicide, now move along. Who might you be? Alright, officer, he's with me. Dustin steps up to the barrier with a warm welcome. Neat. Let's talk to this elf. Hello there, stranger. Might inquire, do you know which organ grinders facilitate this body will be removed to? Doesn't sound like you would be the person. We're looking for someone with cybernetic parts, it sounds like. Who's asking? Oh, I'm no one unconscious. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you, friend of the corner. Well, that wasn't weird. Another officer. The one who's working for the dead men, eh? Clancy warned us you might be sniffing around after the report. Lucky for you, I got here before McClancy. Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? Take it you and that guy don't see eye to eye? Conflicting interests? Any leads? Plenty, if you ask McClancy, but the truth is, I'm as clueless as you probably are. Yeah, about 3 hours ago, it was about 3 hours ago, her eyes were taken out. Been looking at the body, you might have something more. Scanning the rest of the scene, looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Ripper might as well be his ghost. Thanks for your time. The Lonely Orphan's fun. You see, you make a contribution to the fun. I put you on a list and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Well, I'm always interested in finding out about any new orphans you discover. Excellent, shall we say. Even 100. Nguyen would make a difference in those orphans' lives. Give Oster your new yen and your comlink code? Sure, I guess he's gonna give us info. That's what they're running. Excellent, I'll start an account for you. We get useful new leads on the Ripper. I'll give you a call. I better get back to the work where that guy shows up. What brings you out here, hot on the trail of a dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper murder. You can see the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean cut. Pretty clean work, gotta hand it to him. Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Not much. Been dead about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. To the shack. Just leaving work. There's a strange thing. There just don't seem to be any signs of a struggle, not a single bruise on her body. Yet she was clearly alive. Eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can see the test results. Huh. Any signs of magic use here? Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCulsey shows up, he'll call in full magical forensics team though, just to be sure. I have a theory. Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably some symbolic significance to the killer beyond that. I mean, with the information we have right now, the girl got new eyes. Sam was a drunk that would be ruining his liver. It sounds like he's taking out the organs that the people were ruining, or had problems with in the first place. That's what it sounds like. Did you notice a particular ugly elf standing over there in the crowd earlier? He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ facility it was taken to. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sir, but they're pretty poor from inquiry outside of the murder. An ugly elf, eh? Keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes back around. Can I truck him? Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get Maltsky's way, he'll take it. A bit sleazy, sure, but I'd take that guy over him any day of the week. Speaking of Kelsey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. Well, let's look at the girl. Body, a young female, her eyes are noticed. Bite marks along. Notice a string of bite marks along her left arm. Huh. Lean down and pick up the necklace. Then to drop your PDA, then quickly pocket the necklace while bending down to retrieve it. Catch the attention of the officer. Take it. Officer, as you start to reach for the necklace, a slim black lens star boot slams down to the pavement, and what do you think you're doing? Just tying my shoe. I'll be leaving, reaching for my wallet. I'll make a contribution to Lone Star, moral fund. Well, thank you for contributions. Don't forget the necklace you dropped. Their pockets your money and turns away. So I could sell it if I really wanted to, but I'm gonna give it to the other. Oh wait, but can I still talk to him? Oh yeah, I didn't ask him about this. Don't mind the change of sceneries. Nothing. Oh yeah, what about the bite marks? Completely unrelated, it appears some wild dogs dragged her body out here from the alley sometime after her death. Huh. Her body was dragged? Wait. Why do they still have more to say? Oh, no, he doesn't actually have more. It lied to me. Did get a whole bunch of karma for that, though. Oh good, you still do move when you're looking at the menu. I appreciate that. Equip Manifest. Chi focus. 2 attacks on a single target. A melee weapon. Sure. Wait, I didn't hit it. There we go. Okay, let's... Melee weapon. Increase melee weapon stuff a little more. Anything else I would want to upgrade? Crit summon. I guess just waste the points. Why not? Etiquette is about how you behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Not cost karma. Each etiquette be chosen once. Socialite, gang, security, corporate. Shadowrunner. That's what I am. Might as well. Okay, so... I got it, sure. I don't recall if we discussed payment yet. Yeah, just sure. I can do this much for Lucy at least. Thank you, friend. I know you. Here to get that Lucy's family. Don't want it turn up. Don't want it turning up in some land store offices with my prints on it. Happy to help. I'll trust the person. Okay, I'm ready. Don't know anything else I could do. Most impressive bit of tenement. Squalor you've seen in a long time. So, apartment. Trashed up apartment. Looks like Steve J's gets rent money and their drug money. These poor people, what a waste. China is here, we have to hurry, she's good. Keep Paka alive, fun coyote. Yeah, I guess that would be ironic, right? Hey you, what? You spray some neon? How much money do I even have? I have $100. I have like $100. All you need is a few neon for a better than life chip, right? You got stink on you, junkie. Drop the chips. Hey, we can't all be like you. Please, I just need better than life to get through the day 2 tops. Okay? Doesn't sound like a good idea. Have you seen the woman come through today? Yes, no. What do you want me to say? I'll tell you anything, everything, please. You're too far gone to help me or anyone. Well, great. Find all the drug addicts, I guess. More of them. Or what? You're not from around here, are you? I don't want trouble. Looking for information, then I'm gone. This pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around. Like you two are, I could tell she weren't here for BTLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot more gunfire than there usually is this time of day. Nope, a couple of Steve's men came around asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Got a whole top floor all to himself. Fancies he's the king around here. He's my lead right now. Can you help me? Can you help me out? Been right friendly, but I can't get on the wrong side of Steve. I'm sure you understand. I bet your cheeky old bones will snap really easily. Hold up now, that ain't necessarily. I can get you into that stairwell, but you better not tell anyone it was me. Apparently I can go to stairwell. Once we go upstairs, I'm not leaving until I found him. Or I'm dead. You get that. I'm not done down here yet. Looks like there was someone else I could talk to over here. Might as well just look, just in case. Boys, deaths we're collecting. That guy looks like a weird version of like Otacon or something. Oh. Your zipper back now. He'll bleed. The zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. Okay. This is my home, get out. What was that all about? My son. The visitor took my son. Not a strong boy. Riker knows it. Lured him in those damn chips. Better than life. What life? And now they're torturing him in there. What's a BTL? And why do they need your son? They don't have BTLs where you're from. It's an illegal type of Simpson recording. You know, a recording of brain patterns or something. Plot it into your head and it's like you're there doing whatever it was they recorded, but those guys remove all the safety limiters from The Simpsons, get people addicted. That's kind of weird. Like, really weird. And O, because of the thumbnail. Wait, what part of the thumbnail? But hey X, welcome back to the stream. Either way. They're torturing people. Overheard them say they have a special guest up in the penthouse right now. Must be you. Get to the top floor. They got her up there. Keep it together, Paco. She's still alive. Stay frosty. You're going to get yourself together. You need to force some sense into you. Yeah, right. What about my son? I'll see if I can save your son while we're saving our friend. Thank you. Thank you. We got sons to save. We got women to save. People to save. Combat sim, increase your quickness to send it to your stash, I guess. The elevator gleams at the end of the hallway, out of place amongst all the filth. Enter a random set of numbers. I thought I would try. Junkies twitch and throds, they're stored dreams. Though they're just lost in dreams. haven't seen you before. You looking to go somewhere special? Scream echoes through the pipes, the rotten walls. Hard to tell where it came from. Heard near in the middle of recording a session. I'll have a look around and think about it. What's this thing? I'm just don't touch that. Touch. Said don't touch it. Touch. I guess he really doesn't like me touching that. Suppose I need to get rid of him. And oh, you just mean like the mini thing to show the game name that I have? Yeah, I guess that can kind of look like that. And decide what you want yet? I've got something for all kinds. What was that sound? Could be anything. Probably someone riding the wrong end of the Yakuza execution BTL. Get all kinds. I can hook you up if you're interested. I decide that I need to beat you up. Huh. You ran away. Odd. Quick, hit him with a bat. Oh no, he's asking for help. Punch him. Punch him again. Beat him with a baseball bat. I like how we're just standing in the corner and beating him up. Wow, really? He's gonna shoot at us? No. Don't do that. Okay, now let's look at that console. I guess his call for help didn't go through. Okay, it went through. Never mind. Call for help went through. We got them. Oh, there they are. Well, might as well just go punch him. Yeah. Ew. Shooting me at point blank range with a shotgun isn't that great. Oh, come on. How did I miss there? I'm right in front of him. Right in front of him. Going melee and this just looks funny. Come on. Yeah. Got him. Actually, do you have anything... Oh. He has a gun. That works. Found a piece of paper with some numbers on it. Oh. I got the elevator passcode. Hey, what do you know? That helps a few things. I guess get it in. The elevator controls this way too. Send a violent one to the junkies. And a sad one. And a happy one. Oh, what did that do? Who are you? Get out, can't you see I'm working? Unlike your friend, I can tell you're not going to be reasonable. Afraid I have to kill you. Leave now. Never come back and hurry before I change my mind. Yeah. Hi, brother. Ow, I don't have line of sight. I just want to make sure he doesn't cause any problem. We're just making sure that no one causes any problems for us. Now what's happening here? Hey, this is the zipper guy. Oh, here you are, but thanks. You got lucky today, kid. If I were you, I'd play it safe from now on. You don't get lucky twice. Just trying to save my friend and helping you happen to be convenient. Try to lay low for a while. Yeah. What does this button do? I take the recordings. Something happened that I took the recordings? I don't know. I'm guessing I can give it to the drugged up guy if I really wanted to or something. Have you saved my son yet? Wow. He's just in the adjacent room. I've been shooting, beating up people, and killing them with my bare fists. And he's just like, have you saved my son yet? Like, come on, it's only been a few minutes. You shouldn't be so rude. Zipper's okay, he's pretty messed up though. Don't know how to thank me. Well, you can do it anyway. Just saying. Can you thank me now? Maybe? Well, I guess we did our good deed. We can use this elevator anyway. Maybe this will take us closer to the royal penthouse. Who knows? Enter passcode. Guessing we'll get on another warning mission. Push button for penthouse. Yep, we'll go up now. Seems like this is the fastest way up. Who needs the stairs? Pretty much this is only a nice apartment. Wait, what? What are we doing? We're engaging in combat right away. Yeah, we're engaging in combat right away. The objective is not to get the guy killed, so I send him out first. Hey, there's Stevie J. He doesn't look like he has cyborg enhancements, right? The Pug Killer? Destroyer of Mankind? When he said Pug, I read it as Pubga. The Pubga Killer. You just play a lot of players unknown battlegrounds. Or whatever. There you are, you're the guy I'm gonna kill. I told him. I told them. My health's actually getting low. Over here. Don't want to have no cover at all. If I can kind of funnel them in here, it'd probably work better, actually. Luckily, they're for some reason doing it. Works for me. Since it's not attacking me, I should probably take a moment to heal. Don't want to get killed for no reason. Yeah, we'll try. Worth a shot. Go for it again. Not enough ammo? Wait, I actually have ammo? guess I'll just end turn. So what's this game about exactly? In this game, I guess you can get custom campaigns like that other people make, to my understanding. I'm not positive, but it has basic campaigns. So for this one that we're doing right now, this guy that we used to work with named Sam was killed by some serial killer, and we're trying to figure out who the serial killer is, because if we do so and get them arrested or kill them and bring them to this lawyer firm in a body bag, we'll get a whole bunch of money that will be set for life and not have to do any more jobs. So pretty much it's for money or revenge. Depends on how you want to motivate your character. You have like some moral choices and stuff. And of course, this combat is much like a XCOM-esque combat, except, you know, it's more 2D-ish, 3D animation kind of thing.